Thanks for tuning in to this presentation about how to monitor conservation easements using landscape. I'm Katie Hahn, Stewardship Specialist with Landmark Conservancy, and I'll be taking you through some of the features of the landscape database and how to use it to monitor. The landscape software makes monitoring and reporting easier and more accurate. Not only do you have access to the same documents that you would have had in a physical monitoring folder, but you can actually track your route in real time, take photos that are geo-referenced, and view year-over-year overlays of past monitoring routes while you're on site. It'll also help you navigate to the property itself. The software is available as a website interface and a mobile app, and you'll use both in conjunction with each other. While both the website and mobile app will give you access to all the documents you'll need and the monitoring form, you can only submit the monitoring report through the website. You'll use the mobile app to navigate to the property and do any GPS tracking and photo taking that you'll need to do. I've laid out a typical workflow here. Usually you'll start on the website to review the documents on your laptop where you have a larger screen and it's a little bit easier to navigate. Then you'll jump to the mobile app. You'll download the sites for offline use the app to navigate to the property, conduct the site visit through the app, then sync that data from your visit back to the website interface. You'll finish filling out the monitoring form on the website and then use that to submit the report to Landmark. If you look at the top bar of this presentation, I've tried to lay out the different steps with the green L for the website and the green arrow for when you'll use the mobile app. So the first step in reviewing the materials on the website is to get logged in. You should have received an invitation email from myself to set up a username and password. When you go to log in, choose the landscape login currently on the right-hand side of the screen, not the legacy landscape login. Your home page will be the portal view as seen here. You'll have a list of this year's assignments as well as a map of your assigned sites. When you click on each of your sites, you'll see the information here. On the left-hand side, you have a contacts panel. If you click that, it'll slide out and show you all the active and inactive contacts for that property. The person you'll want to contact for the annual monitoring visit is likely the primary contact. You can also click into site visits to view past visit reports and any supplementary documentation. You can find that in the paperclip icon at the top of the screen. When looking at the map of the property, you'll want to make sure that all the pertinent layers are turned on. Most important are the site visit and human uses layer. You can click on each of the photo points on the map to view the photos. The human uses layer contains things like residential zones, stream buffers, or buildings that might have specific restrictions on them or are otherwise referenced in the conservation easement. So it's good to have that use turned on. We're still working on digitizing all of these, so they might not appear for every property at this time. But if it does appear on your map and you click inside there, you should get a little slide out description of the various restrictions or their details for that zone. It's also a good idea to play around with the mobile app before you set out for the field. I'll review how to use the mobile app on your site visit, but for now, you might just want to play around with toggling layers on and off, changing the base map, and looking at the site visit geography from past monitoring visits. You'll want to download each property record to your phone. To do that, click in the top box. Your assigned sites will be displayed there. Choose a site and then click Prepare Offline. That will save all of the documents, past geographies, and also about a mile radius of aerial imagery to your phone so that when you lose reception out there in the boonies, you'll have access to all those materials. Those properties that you downloaded or prepared for offline will be accessible through that little cloud icon with the down arrow. Those are your downloaded sites. So you could just click in that button, click on the property you'd like to visit. The map will zoom you to that property. And if you press and hold where you want to navigate to, say a driveway or other access point, a window will pop up asking if you want to open your mapping app. If you select yes, your Google Maps or Apple Maps will launch and you'll be able to navigate to this site without an address. When you arrive on the site and are ready to start the visit, click into your property record again and click the Site Visits text on the bottom of the screen. If there's an active 2024 visit already queued up, choose that option and click OK. If there isn't an active visit, just create a new annual monitoring visit. The screen on the right will pop up and you can just click Start Visit. Select yes to update the start time to the current time, and that will start recording your track, and you'll be able to see where you are on the property in real time. That site visit details screen is also where you can access the monitoring form. So if you scroll down and are collecting questions from landowners or have any notes to yourself that you'd like to type in, feel free to put them down there. They save automatically. And if you hit back, you'll just return to the map screen. To get back to that monitoring form, click that tracking icon with the yellow one on it. It'll bring you right back. You'll be performing most of the site visit from the map screen. It can be really useful to toggle on that past geography so you can see where past monitors have walked. You may want to explore new areas or revisit areas where they might have seen some disturbance in past years. Again, make sure your human uses layer is turned on and play around with the compass. If it's easier for you to be in a north locked view versus a subjective view, it can be really helpful to help you navigate the property. When you find something you'd like to take a photo of, click the camera icon. Press the white button to take a photo, and then either type a description at this time, discard the photo, or click Keep to save the photo. Typically, I don't describe photos in the field because it's easier to do that when I'm sitting at a desktop, but you may choose to do that. Click Close to return to the map. One note about photos and photo points. Photo points are the locations on the map, but each photo point can contain multiple photos. If you wanted to take a photo facing north, east, west, you can do that all in one photo point. But unless you close the camera, the app doesn't know that you've moved your feet at all. And so any subsequent photo will be taken from that photo point. So just avoid trouble by always closing the camera screen after you use it. When you're done with your site visit, click the active site visit to return to that site visit details screen. Click Stop Visit in the upper right-hand corner and select Yes to update the end time to the current time. That'll stop your track. When you return home or are able to get on Wi-Fi, you'll need to sync the visit data from your phone back to that website interface. So this will upload all of the new monitoring data from your phone to the website. If you don't sync, it never leaves your phone. So just click the spinning arrows icon on your app and choose Sync Now. You'll want to finish filling out the monitoring report at this time. It's easiest to do this on the website interface, so jump back on the website, click which property you'd like to complete the report for, and navigate to your active monitoring visit. Scroll down and fill out any remaining information that you'd like to provide on that form. You may want to add photo descriptions at this time. If you click a photo point, it'll slide open a photos panel to the left. Click the photo and add a description of each photo. Try not to change the photo point name itself. The photo points should remain static, just change the photo descriptions if you would like to. When the monitoring form is complete, you'll need to generate the report. To do that, scroll back up to the top, click Run Report, and then Annual Monitoring Visit. This will pull site information, your responses to the monitoring form, your photos, and a photo point map all into one flattened PDF. You'll need to sign to attest that everything is accurate, so scroll down to the signature box and just click in that box. A little pop-up will come up asking you to sign the report. Type your name and your role in that screen and choose OK. Now you'll need to save your report and send it to me for review. Click Save and Send at the top of the screen, and choose Katie Hahn as the reviewer and choose OK. At this point, you're done. I'll get a copy of your report, I'll review it, and follow up with you if I need to. Otherwise, feel free to delete the downloaded data from your phone by clicking the cloud icon on the app and the trash bin beside each property. More training and monitoring resources are available at the website listed here, and any questions can be directed to me, Katie Hahn, at this email address and phone number. I hope you enjoy monitoring, and thanks for your help.